Yo, what up, fam? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm HeyK, and this is
Jason.
And today we are going to go over our top 15 K-pop songs of 2020. We each have our own set of lists, and we're going to go over those with you guys. So
Sit tight, listen in for our perfect tastes.
Oh yes, very perfect. Obviously these are all opinions, so please don't hate on us for not having Blackpink or BTS.
And as a heads up, we're multi-stands, so get used to it.
Yeah, I don't know. Nothing against Blackpink or BTS. I love them both. He loves them both. Mm-hmm. And Blackpink is obviously, like, you know,
iconic.
My gateway to K-pop, but they're not on the list, okay? I liked them. I liked their songs this year, but there's too many good ones to pick from this year. We were going to do a top 10, and we just had the hardest time picking 10, like, flat. So we made 15 each, and we're just going to kind of run through 15 through 11, say them, you know, give a little blurb about them, but that's about it. We'll go into 10 through 1 a little bit more in depth. And we even set out some of our albums from our favorite songs of the year. We have way more. We should really do a video on with our
probably should
K-pop.
All of our light sticks. All
we
of
just
our
got a new shelf. We just got new light sticks.
Fantastic.
It's lovely. It really is wonderful. So
jump into it.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Do you want to kick it off there, HeyK?
Yeah, I can kick it off. All right. So number 15 for me is Stray Kids, Easy.
I didn't think that was your number 15.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, that's a good B-side, right?
Yeah, I think it's a great B-side. It was my favorite Stray Kids song of the year, so even though I love God's Menu and Backdoor, this was definitely my favorite.
Okay, so my number 15 is Baekhyun's Candy. That song is overly infectious. Anytime I even hear just the beat of it, ask her. I'll sing it for days on end.
It's true.
You know, it's so I sing it to my cats.
The dance is iconic. Yeah.
The outfitting, I love the Scooby-Doo-esque outfits in the video. It's
and
perfect.
the girl and guy dance, like the side to side.
So good.
It's so good.
So good. Love it.
Okay, so number 14 for me is Golden Child's Without You. You can, once again, ask my partner to the side over here. I was freaking obsessed with that song. I cannot tell you how many times I say napshi, napshi, napshi in a day. If I could say it all day long, I would, because it's just infectious.
Absolutely. Get it, totally. My number 14 is Leehi's Holo. I love ballads. It took me a while to grow onto them, but Lehigh just does it right. Between Breathe and Holo, like, she's a queen. I love that song.
Yep, I too love that song. Good. It almost made it.
Almost?
Yeah, almost. Number 13 for me is Taemin's Idea. Taemin is the best male dancer in K-pop, and that is just one example of how amazing he is. I don't know if you guys have seen any of the stages for that, but good lord, that man can move. I have never seen anyone move like Taemin.
I think you are absolutely correct in your statement saying he's the best male dancer in the game.
100%.
Yep. My number 13 is going to be BB's Casino. I'm a really big BB stan. She's kind of like one of those idols that kind of tiptoes the line, and I think that song is just amazing. I know the lyrics are kind of cheesy and repetitive, but she just comes in so fierce, and then she likes to show her other side with stuff like, you know, Binu and stuff. And she's just great. I love her.
Agreed. 12 for me is by Nive and Highs, and it is called Too Easy. I'm sure a lot of you may not have heard of that song. I think that is the underdog of 2020. I absolutely love it. It is, I don't know, I love Highs, period, and I'd never heard of Nive. I hope I'm saying his name right. It's capital N-I and then lowercase V-E, so I'm going to go with Nive. But Nive, maybe. I'm not sure. I apologize for not knowing the exact way to say it. But I absolutely love that song. I love Highs' voice. And it's just wonderful. Anytime I am like relaxed, like working or something, I feel like that song always is on my playlist. Absolutely love it.
My number 12 is Promise Nine's Weather. I love the whole album. Their comeback was great. I really like the B-side though. Their video is adorable, and the beat, the chorus beat is just out of this world.
Agreed. My number 11 this year is Everglow's Dun Dun. When that song first came out in February of 2020, I was like, well, that's it for 2020. That's the best song of the year. I love everything about it. So I usually say that there's 4 components to a great comeback, and if you have all of them, that's amazing. I say there's style, the dance, the music video itself, and then of course the song. And I would say that Dun Dun has all 4 of those perfect, at least for my taste.
But it's not the number 1.
But it's not number 1.
My number 11 this year is Taeyeon's What Do I Call You? I really am a big Taeyeon fan. Lately her releases haven't been, up to snuff for me, but personally this one brought it all back this year. The music video speaks to me on great volumes. I love the Eternal Sunshine of Spotless Mind reference, and it's just a easy in for me.
Absolutely. I love Taeyeon so much. So we've made it to the top 10. It was very hard picking the top 10. Some of those that you just heard, 11 through 15, almost made it. So close, just missed it. So I guess I will start. Number 10 for me this year is Treasures, I Love You.
You love this song.
I legit cannot say enough about this song. Just first off, the dance, the dun, 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 it's so good. How can you not love it? It's so good. And just the constant 난 사랑해 dun, it's so good. I don't know if you've never heard it, because I know like some of our family members and friends who watch my videos don't do K-pop. That's cool, whatever, but you should really go listen to this song. It's for everyone. It's so heavy in EDM, and it's just so good.
Typical YG chorus.
Yeah,
let's put it that way.
It's great. It's so good.
QC spun with YG.
I love it. I absolutely love it. And I'd also like to throw an honorable shout out to them with their outfitting. They have like the blue squiggle on, like the cup.
Oh, like the jazz cup?
Yeah, like the jazz cup. They wear that. That's freaking awesome.
Oh my god. All right. My number 10 this year is Atiza's Inception video. I adore that video a lot. To the scenes in it, that's one with the flooded school, right?
Yeah, the water scene.
Yeah, the water scene in
like,
the school. It's so amazing. The dance, their dancer always just goes so hard.
Yeah.
I love it, and I just
loved his belly shirt on the Mamas this year.
Oh, for sure, for sure. But I just love a tease. They always end with so hard at the end, and just wrap the whole song up, and the song didn't disappoint this year.
Nope.
It's such a good song.
Absolutely. Number 9 for me is TXT's Blue Hour. I had come upon it. I check every single morning. We both check the r/Kpop subreddit to see what new had come out, and literally the second that the song was over, I messaged Jason and I was like, you have to listen to this. This is going to be like my favorite song ever. I love everything about it. I love the outfits. I love Yeonjun's pink hair with the mullet and the black cowboy hat. That's iconic. I don't even care. Yeah, I never thought I love
iconic mullet.
I love Blank's pink mullet. I didn't think that'd ever come out, but you know what? It did. It looks like, and I don't know, but it looks like he got to pick his own outfit, and he was like, yes, 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 I want it all. I want the cowboy boots. I want that pink hair. Give it to me now. And he rocked it. I love the dance break in it. It's just all so great. I love that song.
My number 9 this year is probably Woo's I Don't Miss You. Again with a B-side from a group. They're very unknown, I think, right now, but I think they have a lot of potential. They've showed such growth from 2019 to 2020, and I Don't Miss You is like a perfect follow-up to Bad Girl. If you haven't watched any of those, please go do so. The song is just the literal definition of a bop. The outfitting's adorable, the video's adorable, and I'm looking really forward to what they're going to bring to us in 2021. So
yeah, we super support them.
We
have since their title song Wooa came out, and even though it was their first one and it was
a
little rough, we for some reason just took to them and have loved them ever since. So
good group.
They are. Number 8 for me is Pentagon's Daisy. Once again, another one that like from the first listen I was hooked. I love the words to it where they just repeat, it's all a lie, it's all a lie. It's just so infectious and good, and it's like a great like breakup song. Not that that is relevant to me. It's just no, it's just a good song. Like you can like feel their like anger, and Yuto's voice is just it for me. I love Yuto's voice. And I love like when the one guy's on the ground and he's just like this, like on the ground in the rain, just so pissed at whoever lied to him, and I just love it.
Oh my gosh. Good song. I do too like it a lot.
I know, it's so good.
Such a good song.
And I didn't like their prior comeback, Dr. Bebe. No offense to anybody that loves that song. I know a lot of people like that song. It just wasn't it for me. I prefer their cutesy stuff, Shine, Naughty Boy. That's my style of Pentagon. So Dr. Bebe wasn't it for me, but Daisy was lovely.
Good song. My number 8 this year is probably Aijwon's Fiesta. By her standards, it's the perfect comeback. Ultimately, it's got the music video, it's got the song itself, it's got the dance, and the styling is just phenomenal. The chorus is easily one of the best of 2020, in my opinion. The dance is one of the best female dances of 2020, I would say. It was a pleasure watching her learn it. I loved, the chorus dance is now iconic.
So
I don't want to keep using the word iconic in this video, but it truly was.
It is. It really is.
Yep, and the horns in it is just amazing.
Don't get me wrong, like I love Swan, and we'll call it Swan for short, and I love Panorama, but Fiesta is just perfect.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. Number 7 for me this year is Winter's Hold. Another one that came out earlier in the year. I think that one was March. And I just love the video. First off, I love Winter, but I specifically love Mino. He was the first K-pop song I ever listened to was Mino's Fiancé, so he's super special to me. And I absolutely loved Hold for the music video alone. I loved that they start the song with Mino's rap, which I love his rap in it, and the video itself, they have the girl from ACMU,
Soohyun, I believe.
Lee Soohyun. She plays their little sister, and the boys are like running around trying to keep her from this boy that she likes. It's just adorable. I love music videos that are like different than, the usual dancing and whatever, which I love that too, don't get me wrong, but it was just a really refreshing video.
That's a good word for it, refreshing. I
yeah.
like that. My number 7 this year, I'm going to keep this short and sweet. It was my most listened to song of 2020, shockingly.
Shockingly.
She seems to think that it was pretty obvious, but it's ITZY's Ting Ting Ting. I am a big EDM fan. I come from years and years of listening to EDM, switched over to K-pop on my own. But this song, it's good. I love listening to full volume in a car. I love listening to it with my bass up. It's a good song just to jam out to. Just a really strong song. I don't have much else to say other than that.
I feel like when Spotify came out with their Wrapped and you saw that Ting 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 was your number 1 song, you were like, what? And I was like, yeah, you listened to it all quarantine. I don't know why you're surprised.
I didn't listen to it that much, I didn't think, though.
Oh, yeah. You had, like, Wannabe came out, and you listened to the rest of the album, and that was just for some reason, like...
The one I latched to?
It was it for you. You loved it.
It's a good song, okay?
It is a good song. I'm not judging you. I love it, too. Number 6 for me is Twice's I Can't Stop Me. I don't know if anybody knows this as of now, but Twice is my number 1 group. I stan them so hard it hurts. I love them, love them, love them. And I Can't Stop Me is another one of those perfect 4, has everything that I want. It is absolutely my favorite styling of the year for a K-pop video, and the dance was my favorite to learn. So it's perfect. I love it. Love the whole thing.
Very good styling. I love the styling.
I know,
the plaid
the yellow plaid.
Yeah, that's so good.
Once again, we say iconic.
All right, my number 6 is shockingly another B-side.
Wow.
It's Oh My Girl's Dolphin. You can even admit that was a stronger song than Nonstop.
I love Nonstop, but yeah.
Yeah, I love that it topped charts in Korea. I love that they, had follow-up comeback stages, performing the song. I love the music videos, just chopped up bits from their other videos, making this makeshift video that somehow just works and really, shows off the members' personalities.
Really great for fans.
It really is a good fan service video. It's really nice.
Yep.
So it's just such a light, fun song.
Great for the summertime, which is when it came out, so.
Yep. So, and I believe actually, wasn't there a live stage where one of the girls and one of the TXT members, didn't they do it together? Because they're both MCs on the same show, and it's so adorable.
From TXT,
yeah, it's so cool. Cool.
Number 5 for me is Nature's Girls.
Ooh. Good one. Sorry.
I
didn't know. We didn't know each other's lists at all. So
no, we made them on our own.
Yep.
We might have a couple. I know we have at least one that overlaps.
Yep.
So, I like Nature. Don't get me wrong, but their style wasn't, my favorite in prior comebacks. But this was just, I think the best part about it was that it was so surprising.
Yeah.
No one expected Nature to come out with this horror film. It was so scary that you couldn't have the actual.
I remember reading the news on Reddit basically that there was an uncensored version. Like the video was delayed because they had to censor certain parts of the video, and it's just all of a sudden it really hyped up the song a lot.
Yeah, I agree, and it's great.
Yeah.
I mean, they're basically girls that are I don't know if they're supposed to be dead or like ghosts, or if they're just supposed to be portraying little girls who are abandoned in a building. And I think that the song has a lot of deep meaning to it that I won't really get into in this video, but if you listen to the lyrics of it, it's just a really good song about keeping young girls innocent. And I love the dance, I love the styling for it, their white dresses with the blood on them. It was a great comeback, and like I said, something that we weren't expecting from Nature.
Not at all.
So when it came out, it was just like, wow, they can do this, and I cannot wait for the next comeback.
Let's hope for another Oopsie My Bad. Sorry if that's your favorite song.
I like Oopsie My Bad. It's not a bad song, but when you go from Oopsie My Bad to this, it's different.
Bit jarring.
Yeah.
Got a little bit of whiplash.
Yeah.
But still, great song. I agree.
Yeah.
My number 5 this year is a boy group that has shot into my top ranks. It's Stray Kids Backdoor. Yet again, it's another one that I attribute to you. You're learning the dance. It's one of my favorites to watch you do. And the song is amazing. And the choreo is probably one of my favorite of 2020 for boy groups. It's just, I wouldn't say favorite. I think it's my second favorite boy group choreo because I think my first is coming up. But either way, I love Felix. Hyunjin's my boy. He is so through and through my bias. He's the prettiest boy around.
He is the most beautiful man I've ever seen. And not he's pretty, he's prettier than any girl I've ever seen.
Yeah.
His hair is perfect. His makeup's perfect. Everything about that boy is just perfect. So our number 4 we have discovered is the same.
Oh no.
Our number 4 is the same, so I guess we can just call it together if you want.
Okay, ready? It is Untitled.
Give and Taken.
Yes.
That is our number 4.
I'll let you go off first.
Oh my god, guys. First off, let me say, when I first got into K-pop, I liked Blackpink and I liked Everglow. Those were the two that got me into K-pop 100%. And Mino. And I wasn't really big on boy groups at all in the beginning. I didn't even like BTS. But I do now. I love them. But I have fallen in love with Enhypen. I went and watched the whole Island series that they come from, their survival show, and it just really, they have the best personalities. And not only that, but their first song ever coming out is so good.
It's criminal.
It's so good. I mean, their leader is 16 or 17 and he's amazing. Can
we talk about Heesung?
Heesung. I love Heesung. He is lovely. He was training to be in TXT, which is another one of my favorite boy groups, and I just absolutely love him. I love all of them though. I've never had a boy group that I genuinely really feel strongly about all the boys in it. I have girl groups that I feel I love to death. I love all of them. I watch all of their, little stuff to the side, and Enhypen has really taken a special spot in my heart. It goes Twice and then Enhypen.
Yep.
And that's pretty hard to, be anywhere close to Twice. So I love every song from their album.
Yep. That's one of the points I wanted to hit was their whole album's phenomenal.
So
it shows their versatility so well. I think these boys are going to have a very, very big 2021 ahead of them.
Yeah.
I think they are going to be the hottest thing. I think they're going to be chart topping, hopefully. I loved this comeback. Well, not this comeback. I love this debut.
Yeah.
The styling on it is great. I love the whole concept with the music video of them being vampires. I eat that up.
I do too. And they're sticking with it.
Yes.
Everything that they do is like, because I mean, and for a group that has just debuted, like you don't see, I feel like that often, where a group puts out more than one
That's
of their songs.
structured of a concept.
Right. They have their B-sides. Let Me In has a video. 10 Months has a dance. Like all of these songs have something, and they're still sticking with a vampire theme. It's just so awesome. I hope they stick with it.
I do too.
And I stand so hard.
Very much the same. And to dial it back, they are my favorite boy choreo of 2020. Is Give Me Taken. I just
the like walk thing.
The whole.
Oh, it's so good. And they like do a little and like whoosh. They freaking whip it.
I like that.
Yeah, so do I.
All right.
We have made it to the top 3.
Ooh, dun dun dun.
My number 3, Jason has already stepped on. It is IZ*ONE's Fiesta. I won't go too crazy about it because he already did, but same thing. It's a perfect, has everything I want for a video, and once again, it's one that came out early in the year and just has stuck with me the whole year, like, as one of my favorites, so. Yeah.
Nothing else to add?
I mean, I could go on about it, but yeah.
All right. If you haven't been able to tell yet, I'm a really big fan of Nugu groups. So my number 3 is Weekly with Tag Me. Weekly is another one of those groups I'm really looking forward to, what they do in 2021. She's not so keen on them. Their styling's a little weird for her. She mostly can't get into that for that reason. But
I do like Tag Me, though.
I was going to say, you can't deny that Tag Me is not...
It's a great song.
It's infectious. I think we've used that word a couple times, but the nya 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 in the...
Yeah, it is good.
So
it's good. It's catchy. It gets stuck in your head for sure.
Yep. It's got very big 17 and Priston vibes, and that's what I like about them. They feel very sporty, spunky, young, fresh. Like, it's just a very bright kind of concept for them, and I just hope they continue it, and I hope they come out with, similar to Tag Me rather than closer to Zigzag. I kind of prefer Tag Me by all means.
I agree. Number 2 for me, the only group that got 2 songs on my list. It is Twice's Cry for Me.
Didn't see that coming.
No, never. First off, I'm sad they didn't have a music video, totally, especially because they put out a concept video for it, and so I was expecting it. But the styling for the stages that they did of it is so good. It is one of my favorite stylings of the year. I don't know what they were going for necessarily, but it's like kind of like dark and vampire-y. I don't know if they were going for vampire, but it's got that like dark feeling to it. And I just absolutely love it. I love the black and white outfits. I love the song itself. The dance is so good with the little shoulder thing. I covered the song.
And it's my favorite cover of Yours of the Year.
Thank you. And it's in the snow, so if you haven't watched that yet, you should really go look at it.
So, continuing the trend with Nugu groups, my number 2 this year is Stacy with So Bad. It's another group that kind of blindsided everybody, I think. It's exactly what you can expect from, producers that produce songs for Twice, for HeyK. They're coming in very strong with the best vocals I've heard from a debut group. Their singer is Siyun, I believe it is. Is that how you would pronounce it, probably?
I would say Siyun.
Siyun. She's very good. I love the retro vibe with a hint of futuristic. Like, it's such an interesting mix. I love the production on it. It's just, the video leaves a little something to be desired, but I just really am looking forward to Stacy in the future.
Agreed, very much so. I also love the icon. It's already iconic. The Stacy girls, it's going down. They say in the beginning of their songs. Like, I love that.
It's so cliche.
It's like Blackpink in your area. Like, it just, it's
or
their
17.
thing. Yeah, 17. Yeah. Oh, Lord. Well, we are on to number 1, finally.
Number 1.
You ready?
I don't know where you go.
Yeah. So, my number 1 of the year, I have literally said since the first time we listened to it, this is the number 1 song of the year for me, and it has stayed true. It is Irene and Seulgi's Naughty. We stayed up until midnight for the release of this song, and
on a whim.
Yeah. It wasn't like we had been up already until like 10:30, and I had seen on the subreddit that it was coming out and at midnight. So I was like, "Hey, you want to stay up for this?" And he was like, "Sure, why not?" We didn't know what it was gonna be, so we just figured, we'll give it a try. And we literally both were like, sometimes
sat
like,
there in silence.
That's what I was
think.
gonna say. We literally like, I mean, a lot of times when a comeback comes through, we're listening to it together always, and we will like comment on, oh, like that looks good, she looks good, he looks good. This we literally both were just like
in awe, essentially.
Yeah. The tutting in that is amazing. I read that it took them like 2 or 3 months just to learn how to do that.
It shows.
It
shows.
So good. The video with like the different like
Yes.
camera works. It's so good. And it's a B-side.
Yep.
It's not even. And I love Red Velvet, but I'm also not like
Crazy.
I'm not. I stand, but I don't stand as hard as I do for other groups. But I like this really brought them forward for me this year, and I can't say enough about it. The beat, everything about it is just so good.
Yep.
It's so
And
good.
I gotta say, my favorite part of the video is like the whole strapping the cam to the chest and like doing the same choreo.
Yeah.
That is
It's so
nothing
good.
I've ever seen in any
Yep.
K-pop video ever.
It's so good, the black and
So good.
white.
Yep.
It's just so good.
Such a good comeback.
Oh, I love it.
All right. My number one of the year, and if you know me, you know I'm a big LOONA stan, so it shouldn't be any shock. It's not any of their, title tracks. Of course, it's a B-side, leave it to me. It's Star/Voice. I really like this song a lot. I think it really... The strongest part about it is the fact that it was written as an English song first, Korean song second. And I think that really shows in the lyrics. It's some of the best lyrics English in K-pop I've seen. And I know we've all seen some pretty atrocious English translations, but this one, like, it feels meant to be an English song in the first place.
Yes.
So much so that I read news on the subreddit the other day that it's actually getting radio play in the US. That's massive.
Big. That's really big. Something that BTS and Blackpink do, and not really anybody else.
No.
So,
The fact that LOONA's on that ranks before anybody like Twice or anything, I find that a little insulting because Twice deserves, but
it's fine. We'll be
I'm
fine.
equally as pumped. Don't worry.
Fine.
The video was so good. Each girl got their time to shine in the video. I felt like it was a good like tribute to the fans, to the Orbits, and I'm hoping that LOONA can continue on their upward trajectory. They seem to be doing better and better every comeback. I know they're getting a little bit more radio friendly, but I think they are still the number one in my heart.
We love LOONA.
We love
really
LOONA.
do.
We stan LOONA.
We stan talent.
Hashtag stan LOONA.
Well,
I
guess that's it for us for this video. That was our top 15. I hope you enjoyed it. Once again, they're all opinions. We love Blackpink and BTS, okay? We do.
Don't kill us, please.
It's okay. We love them. How you like that? I covered it. Dynamite, I covered it, okay? I did it.
I didn't.
He didn't.
If you have any hate to direct it towards me.
But listen, we bought the albums. They're sitting on our shelf.
True. That's
so
true.
we bought their albums this year. Don't be mad.
Shelf tour when?
I don't know. We really should do a shelf tour because I'm impressed with it. Well, we should wait until we have like 10 more things coming.
Yeah, we got like 7 more albums coming. Teaser, a lot of these were
listed
on this. So, yeah, including Untitled.
We got Untitled. We got both versions. And I'm very excited to see what 2021 has for us. We are 3 weeks in, and my favorite song so far is Cherry Bullets. Love So Sweet.
Agreed. Mine too. So
good.
It is good.
So good. But yeah, we'll do this again next year, hopefully, and see how much our taste has changed. Do you think next year we'll have a Twice and a LOONA song?
Oh, let's hope.
That we both are obsessed with?
I was going to say, probably. If it all pans out well, so.
It better.
If it all pandemics out well.
Hey! Alright guys, well I think that wraps it up for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If any of you want to let us know what your favorite songs of the year were, comment down below. I would love to hear it. And...
I wouldn't.
Oh, he's so rude. He's just kidding. I hope you guys are having a fantastic start to 2021. I hope that's a great year for you. I hope it's a great year for K-pop. And yeah, we'll see you guys soon. Bye. Oh, wait. If you wouldn't mind liking and subscribing down below, I'd super, super duper appreciate it. Okay, bye.